So, hello again everybody, it's Genghis here, and this time I'm gonna show you another E25 game. This was made on stream, I think 2 days ago. I was grinding credits hardcore because I wanted to buy consumables hard price, which I then failed because I thought it was until the 26th of August, of August in the evening, but it was until 6 AM, so I basically grinded credits for nothing. But anyway, I'm in a platoon of 225s, me and Waki are together. Waki, a great guy by the way. Anyway, we get Winter Himmelsdorf basically, and counter mode. We get a pretty horrible team, if I dare say so. I mean, it's a 40%er. Their team is like mostly yellow, you know what I mean? Yellow, couple even, blues and that kind of stuff, greens. And we've got one green, two yellows, that's it. Rest is pretty reddish. Anyway, at the beginning of the game, I don't know if you saw, we wrote into the chat, go hill. Because basically our hope of winning this game was pretty simple. We were hoping that all our team would lemming train the hill, kill the hill, while the enemy team would send maybe half their teams to the hill, which would then lose against our lemming train, and the rest would spread out in the bottom of the, everywhere. And me and Waki would one-on-one them, one by one, like, two-on-one them one by one, basically. But yeah. Anyway, in general, to talk about it real quick, the E25 is really a tank that lives from two things: its camo and its DPM, or the gun in general, because the gun also has pretty good accuracy and stuff. Problem is, you've got nearly no armor. I think the front armor is like 40mm or 50mm at slide angle, and very low HP. So while this is pretty awesome matchmaking, still a KV1S, a heavy 1 tier lower, 2 shots off mainly, or if you high rolls a bit. So yeah. Anyway, I'm waiting right here for him to turn away, turn around to the ELC, turn around to Waki, whatever. Waki's gonna finish off the Panzer, the Toaster real quick. Exactly, there we go. So yeah, and now I see the KV1S shoot, go in. Shoot him once, and I knew Waki was gonna kill him with the next shot. So we managed to clean up 3 tanks real quick: a KV1S, a Toaster or Panther, Selbstfahrerfette 4C, whatever you want to call it, and a Struxtree over there, which is for sure not a bad start. We only lost, Waki lost 100 health, I lost nothing. Also, we're getting their arty. We had a couple guys winning from below. So yeah, that's pretty decent. The arty puts in one to the EOC. Put in one. I don't want to ram him because I don't want to lose health. And now amazingly, the FE304 managed to turn faster than I do. Luckily he misses me, like otherwise I would have raged hardcore there. Right now we're thinking about what to do, because they've got a lot of enemy tanks grouped more or less together because they all just won the hill. But as Waki is kind of in a problematic situation here, and I see we've got a Nashorn coming up from behind the T25 too. So basically I decided to fight him instead of running, because in the hope he would go back and then eat the alpha from the Nashorn, which has also got really great DPM, as well as 240 alpha, which is, 240 alpha is pretty good at tier 4. Same as the Hellcat. So yeah, we've somehow magically still basically not lost any help. Snapshot for the win. Waki ate 2 shots, 1 from the Chaffee and 1 from the Chinukai, I think, something like that. Don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, from the Chinu, which we killed at the beginning too, forgot about that. I'm still for life. So now we decide to go up on the hill, from behind them. We're a bit scared. Basically, what tanks are we scared of? We're scared of the Tiger P, because he's got good alpha, good DPM, armor which might make us bounce a couple times, and a lot of health. We're really scared from the IS-2, because the IS-2 has a lot of health, also troll armor, if you hit like the part above the lower plate, kind of sloped auto bounce angle part, as well as the alpha, which devastates us. I mean, if we get hit once by the 25, we get, we die, or we lose half our health, more like. So I managed to get in 1 shot in the M6, and I've got optics on my E25. Waki uses binocs, so right now I'm like, come here, get your binocs up, get your binocs up, get your amp. Come on, mate. Waki, stop, get your binocs up. We want to shoot at M6. But sadly, either his binocs come up too late, or we just don't spot him. So yeah, the M6 is over there. Would have been really great for us if we were able to like side shot him and track him and stuff. And suddenly, a wild E25 and Hellcat appear. We immediately focus the E25 because he's got much more dangerous DPM. For some reason, the enemy Hellcat was using HE there, and even managed to bounce HE off my side, shooting from the rear. At the same time, we managed to outplay their E25, who in the end managed to do 0 damage to us. Just to talk about that right there. I mean, it was partly luck, it was partly skill. What happened? A nearly full life E25 appeared, and I think 400 health or 200 health Hellcat appeared. We killed them both. We took 25 damage between us two. How did we manage to do that? We focused out the E25 because he had the more dangerous gun by far, because he shoots every 2.5 seconds, same as us. So we focused him out, but while focusing him out, Wacky, he was going after Wacky. Wacky moved around him and did not, like, he basically circled the enemy E25 and started shooting the Hellcat. Also, E25 was out of position to shoot either Wacky or me, and I was able to finish destroying him. And after that, we finished off the Hellcat, who was for some reason shooting HE. I don't know if he had a stock gun, to be honest, it's hard to know. I just wanted to see real quick if I see where he did not pen me. But I guess he must have, yeah. He must have hit my tracks 2 times from the side with HE. Which explains why I did 0 damage. So right now the cap counter is going off. I think they've got 2 guys in cap, or even 3 guys in cap. Yeah, strong driving there by me. But anyway, they've got, yeah, I was lagging a bit in this game, like FPS wise or something. Anyway, we're going back to cap. We've really got to hurry, because even if it's an encounter, once you get 3 guys in cap, it only takes 1 minute and 7 seconds to cap. And as they were already halfway through, cap is, as you can see, rising really fast. Our AMX 13F3 is going too late, but actually we're not too late. However, this is a really bad situation because some of them at least are probably going to be aiming for us, and we really can't allow ourselves to eat shots. We get a couple of bad shots, unlucky shots, I don't know. Luckily, the other enemies are not coming after us, and now I just went out too far and got shot by the Tiger P. Now, what happened right there? We managed to decap by focusing out the Traitor 1, but decap only shortly. He did not have that many cap points. I lost a lot of my health. I lost 530 HP there. I could have avoided getting shot by the Tiger P, but otherwise there was not much I could do to avoid that. So we knew it was going to happen that way, but we had to give up quite a big portion of our remaining health between us two to be able to get off the first decap. However, now we're next to the cap and we're 20 seconds, no, not 20 seconds, 20 cap points away from the enemy's capping, and we also killed 1 capper, so the cap rises less fast. However, actually it doesn't rise less fast because it's still got 3 people in the cap. So Wacky stayed on that corner and basically, you know, how did you say? Confuses the enemies while going from behind. Get a lucky bounce from the M6 there. And yeah, we managed to decap the M6, and there we go. We get the Steward. He had a lot of cap points, 25 by himself. And one of the enemies, who had most of the cap points, went out of the cap. However, at the same time, Wacky got killed. I think, the M6 killed him. He also got damaged by the Tiger P. So he did a great job there, decapping the M6 first, and then, you know, fighting his way out, damaging everybody, and allowing me to come around the side. However, he's dead, so now it's 1v3. I'm on 300 health. They've still got 1 guy in the cap, but that's not the most immediate issue. But I'm on 300 health, and my beautiful awesomeness mod here tells me the enemies have a 2723 health remaining between them. So quick math in your head, that's 9 times my health. What's my plan? I have advantages and I have disadvantages. I have actually a lot of both. My advantages. Now let's start with my disadvantages. My disadvantages is I've got no health, no armor, not even in the sense of armor which control. I've also got no alpha, which is a pretty important thing in this kind of situation, because you know, if I were able to peekaboo or just set up ambushes, that would be good, but right now I can't, you know. if I only do a one shot of damage every time, I'm never going to finish those guys off. So I managed to snipe the M6 there. Pretty nice move there. He bounced me again. I don't know if he hit my gun mantlet or he just has a stock gun. I don't know what he did. How he managed to bounce me again, but whatever. And that way I picked up a 6 skill and it's now a 2v1. However, I'm still massively disadvantaged health-wise. Now, the next question was, what are my advantages over my enemies? First of all, as XVM tells me, these are not the best players ever. Which tells me that there is a possibility they don't have, for example, a fully pimped out tank, in the sense of they might not have a rammer, have ventilation, that kind of stuff, which might give me a slight edge over them. Also, I'm using a premium tank with a very good crew. I've got a nearly 4 skill crew in this, or the 4 skills on the way, because it's my Jack Prancy 100 crew. Well, they don't have premium tanks, and I'm pretty sure, or I'm confident, they're grinding those tier 7 heavies. So they would not have, for example, V-range skills, or maybe they won't even have repair fully skilled, or they might not have 6th sense, even. Normally, by tier 8 you have 6th sense for sure, by tier 7, not always. Depends how you grind, how much free experience you use. So, I managed to get in one beautiful snapshot to the ice too. I get shot for it. To continue talking about my advantages, I've got a massive advantage in camo, and I've got similar view to the enemies. I've also got a better crew, and I've got a camo net. As long as the enemies are capping, on this map, this is a city map, yeah? And the only case on this map, the only part of this map where there are ever going to be vision fights, is this area normally. Because while there is a lot of cover around, it's still very open with straight long lines of open ground, if you know what I mean. And as long as I manage to use the edges, this part, and then slowly move my way up with optics, and this is where optics are an advantage over binocs, I should be able to spot them. Then I can either go back and blind shoot them, for example, because they won't move as they're capping, or just activate my camo net and hope I don't get spotted when shooting. So, what did I do right here? I got spotted. Wow. I got spotted. So, I pretended to be going away, to be coming from the other side. I also noticed that now, both are back in the cap. Why am I not going here, actually? There's 2 reasons. One is I'm partly mind gaming them, but the main reason is in the A1, A2 area. If I would go here into A1, and I start shooting them, and I get spotted, or I just know where I am because I'm shooting them, and they go to the corner here at C2 of the building, I'm trapped. While from where I am, it's much easier to run away. I spot the ice too, shoot him, and shit, I get spotted. I immediately pull back. He hits the wagon next to me. And ouch. Okay. Fuck. Basically, fuck. Tiger 2 managed to put 1 shot into me. Now, what do I do? What happened right there? I got spotted while shooting. I don't know who exactly spotted me, but I got spotted while shooting. However, I did not use my camo net when I first shot. And I lost, basically all my remaining health. But right now I'm a 1 shot for every fucking possible enemy which is left. However, how am I gonna get out of the situation? You would think I'm cornered. What do? I go forward to this building, so I break line of vision. Line of sight, more like. Then, once I'm unspotted, which because the enemies are not spotted anymore either, I'm gonna go back, while using the house as cover to get distance between me and them. You see, I'm keeping the house between both me and the Tiger P and the IS-2, until I'm as far away as possible. Now I'm at 344 meters. I wait for camo net to activate, and I decided it's worth the risk to shoot. And I don't get spotted. I'm shooting APCR. I was probably hitting the wreck, which might have moved due to a bug. I put 2 shots into him. He starts moving. And right now, I notice another problem. I'm running out of ammunition. If you look at my ammo count right now, I've got 7 shells of AP, 4 shells of APCR, and 4 shells of HE left. That's really bad news. So I decided to stop shooting the Tiger P because from the front, even APCR is gonna bounce half of the times. What do I do instead? I go back to spot somewhere where I can spot the IS-2, wait for Cabinet to activate, I learned that, and decap him. He starts moving towards me and I see that. What does that mean? I want to get away from this area where he's going towards me before he comes close enough to spot me, even if I'm not shooting. Now, I see that he was turning in this direction. What does that mean for me? It means that he's either coming up this road or this road, which means I can't run this way or through the middle. However, if I just cross this road here real quick, he's not going to be able to get a shot on me, not even a snapshot. It's impossible he hits me. However, he's not here anyway. So I managed to just evade. Now I'm far away from the IS-2, and while right now in the replay the cap counter is bugging, I know that only one tank is capping, and I know it's a Tiger P because the cap didn't get reset. So I know that the Tiger P is capping and the IS-2 is hunting me. What do I decide to do? I decide to go into the A1A2 area. Why do I dare to do that now? Why didn't I dare to do it before? For one, I can't use the K1 or the K line anymore to shoot the cap while being unspotted because the IS-2 is roaming that area. Second of all, they're gonna expect it even less. And third, with only the Tiger P close to me and the IS-2 somewhere on the other end of the map, I can't get cornered. I can keep running around this, just to show you that real quick. I can keep running around this building with a Tiger P and then disappear at some point. So what did I do right here? I put one shot into the Tiger P. I spot him. Wait for my cabinet to activate and put one shot into his backside. And then I run away. Why do I run away? I decided I don't have enough ammo left to cap the enemies. Also, as I decapped him, right now, I'm gonna pause it again, yeah? I hope you don't mind that. In encounter mode, a full cap takes 200 seconds. 200 seconds is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. For one person. For two persons, it takes 1 minute and 40 seconds. As I decapped the Tiger P, the IS-2 was not in the cap. The cap got reset to 0. And I ran away just in time, so it would be impossible for them to cap. Right now, even if they both go in the cap, it's impossible for them to cap in time. Now, I decide it's basically impossible for me to win this game. If they were both in the cap, I could have continued to outplay them with my camo, as I did there for quite some time. However, the IS is still roaming somewhere, and every second he can just appear around the corner and kill me. So that's why I decide, okay, I can't win this game this way. There's no way I can one-on-one those enemies. They've got way too much health left, and if they're in the city, I can't play with my camo. So I'm basically no armor, no health TD, fighting against heavies, which can one-shot me. So I just decided to go on the hill and draw the game out. Now normally I don't like drawing games out, but I think in this situation it was the best thing I could ever have done. And I'm still pretty happy with myself, because if you remember, at some point it was 2 versus 5 or even 6, I don't remember that. And then at the next moment I had 306 HP left and the enemy team had 2723 HP left between them. Now I'm down to 51 HP and so I lost 240 HP more or less, while taking away from the enemy team 1600, which in my book is a pretty positive trade. Let's have a quick look at the post-game stats. So, as you can see, it was a draw. I got a Master Badge Ace Tanker for a draw, a High Caliber, a Top Gun for my 6 kills, and a Defender. I got 1387 raw XP. I fired 49 shots, hit 44. I got a bit low number of penetrations, but then again the accuracy isn't the best, and neither is the penetration, not for frontally shooting same tier heavies. You can penetrate, but you have to hit the weak spots. I ended up doing a total of 4045 damage. I blocked pretty amazing 605 damage by armor, as many of the enemies shooting me were low tier, like very low tier. There was a couple of tier 5s shooting me and stuff. It's actually not that surprising that I did bounce a little bit. I can bounce enemies which have like penetration of, let's say, around 100 or 120. Not reliably, but from time to time. The problem was that Tiger P and IS-2 have 175 and 203 penetration, and those kind of guns just penetrate me every time, which was a problem. I managed to get a total of 228 base defense points. I also traveled a total of 8.05 kilometers in that game, which is probably my all-time record, or at least as far as I remember. Like, normally in a normal game I travel like, what, 1-2 kilometers, you know? Or I don't know if this is kilometers or whatever. But yeah, 8.05 distance traveled. Wacky, coming second after me in this battle, XP wise, did near 2000 damage. Got 42 base defense points and 4 kills too. So between us in a 2-man platoon, we got 10 kills. What I find rather, what I'm really proud of in this replay is just that I was in a TD, which really relies completely on camo and mobility. But the camo advantage was completely taken away from me normally because it was a city map. I mean, Himmelsdorf is not a game where Borziks, you know, or that kind of tanks manage to thrive. Or in a scout, you don't want to be on Himmelsdorf. And even mobility is only a limited bonus, because at some point you have to turn around and fight your enemies, you know? It's not like on open maps where you can keep kiting them with your vision, camo, and mobility. In the end, I could just use it to outflank them, but not to run away and spot them from a bush or something. So yeah, we can have a look at the detailed report. I got 96,000 and a half raw credits, and as I ran out of AP, or I was starting to shoot APCR in the end because I wanted to get those decaps going for sure, I lost 48,000 on ammunition resupply. Still made a net profit of 43,000 credits, which is rather nice. And I got 2,600 XP. I guess 520 were from the event, so without anything that was 2,080 XP. Was premium, but without double, without anything like that. And also, the battle took 15 minutes and 0 seconds, which is rather nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I hope I showed you a little trick which you can use to defend the cap on encounter on Himmelsdorf. You can also do this kind of a move with mediums, especially the high tier ones. For example, Bat Chat, or the Russian mediums, which also have really high camo, or the Leopard, or the T-54, or anything like that, yeah. It's really pretty powerful move, but it is very hard to pull off. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and see you next time. Bye.